Welcome to www.staxy.com. Today's topic, why a bariatric wheelchair needs to be more than just sturdy. It is a given that the last thing many of us currently need is greater inactivity. However, there are times when even those of us who would best benefit by a walk around the block are required to use a bariatric wheelchair for transportation. A bariatric wheelchair is a mobile chair designed to carry a person whose body weight is well into the morbidly obese range. While the exact number on a scale that signifies morbid obesity varies from person to person and will be dependent upon height, bone density, and muscle ratio, anything above 400 pounds almost certainly puts a person in that range. All bariatric wheelchairs are not equal. The sad fact of carrying such weight is that it leads to repeated hospitalization for tests and other types of treatment, and under most hospital regulations, persons under care are required to be taken to exams and the like by hospital personnel rather than under their own power. Additionally, many persons suffering from morbid obesity have significant mobility issues and hospital regulations aside, may not be capable of transporting themselves. As the rate of morbid obesity in the United States and around the world goes up, this means that there's an increased need for bariatric wheelchairs in hospitals and other treatment settings. This leads to a concomitant consumption of increasingly limited funds. Find the best bariatric chair for your money. Unfortunately, there are two significant problems with bariatric wheelchairs in medical settings. The first is that of cost, which leads to other issues. Inasmuch as this tends to lead to the purchase of chairs that are due to a lower price of less solid construction than might be ideal, in turn forcing the institution to replace the chairs more frequently and increasing costs. The second difficulty is that most traditional bariatric wheelchairs will only support up to about 600 pounds, leaving facilities to have to improvise when transporting a person above this weight. Such improvisation not only uses up increasingly sparse resources in man-hours and equipment, as well as potentially compromising patient safety. A better wheelchair design helps patient and worker alike. What is required for safe and effective patient movement, as well as the greatest possible efficiency, is a new kind of bariatric transport chair. Fortunately for everyone, such a vehicle exists. Not only can it safely and comfortably support up to 1,000 pounds, it's constructed in such a fashion that a single attendant can transport a patient, thus increasing the efficient use of hospital resources. Furthermore, while the base cost is somewhat higher than that of a bargain basement wheelchair, this is due to construction and theft deterrent features that actively reduce the per-unit cost and lead to long-term savings. Beyond this, these bariatric transport chairs also include auto-locking brakes and a unique side-loading feature that facilitates ease of patient entry and exit, again increasing both safety and efficiency for all parties concerned. The overall savings in resources, as well as reduced physical strain for both patient and attendants, not to mention vastly increased comfort and safety, makes these units an essential purchase for any hospital or other treatment facility, and in a sensible world will ultimately come to replace all standard institutional wheelchairs as the most obvious choice. To find out more information on topics like this, please go to www.staxy.com.